After thousands of hopefuls applied, over the course of 6 months they were whittled down to 12 finalists who sang for survival every week on the toughest stage on TV. There could only ever be one winner, and that person was an 18-year-old shop worker from Glasgow for whom life would never be the same again.
Leon!
The whole X Factor experience has been the most treasured experience I'll probably ever have in my life. I came from being a shy boy, just an ordinary lad, and progressed all the way through this amazing journey and ended up coming out on top. It's only gradually that it kind of hits you that you've won X Factor. Before X Factor, I just lived a simple life, went to school, had not long left school, was in a gap year before I went to university, and within that gap year I found karaoke and ended up falling in love with singing. Nothing else made me happier, and I just realised that I wanted to pursue singing as a career. And I thought, what other way than to enter the X Factor? It's the biggest talent competition in the country.
Another summer day's come and gone away, in Paris and Rome, but I wanna go home.
When I finished singing, it was just so emotional.
Very few people walk into this audition room with a natural talent like yours. You just got 4 yeses.
Thank you.
First time we met him, he was just so endearing. You just fell in love with him.
So yes. Oh, I can't believe it. The whole X Factor journey was a whirlwind. I mean, you'd been told you were through, you'd found out who your mentor was, and then we were on a plane to Ibiza.
I have climbed highest mountains, I have run through.
My decision is that you've made it through to the finals.
I can be your hero, baby.
It was then it hit me, like, this is when it seriously starts. The reality that I was going to be performing in front of millions of people never actually sank in until the very first week, and I was just absolutely petrified. The worst performance for me was definitely in week 1 when I sang Can't Buy Me Love.
That was a complete and utter nightmare. The arrangement was terrible, your timing was all over the place, it was a complete mess. And I think you've taken the place of somebody else who should be in the show. I do.
For Simon to have said what he said was absolutely devastating and crushing in a way. I mean, you've put everything into it in the week leading up to the show.
I'm not going to patronise you. That was not good enough.
All my dreams had just been shattered in that instance.
Fly me to the moon.
Week 3 was the first week where I received all 4 good comments, and Simon had finally commented on my voice and said it was really good, so I was just chuffed to bits.
You've overcome your nerves. It was your best performance so far.
After a much-needed confidence boost from Simon, Leon went from strength to strength in the competition.
That is your best performance. Forget big band, disco, you did it!
I gotta be cool.
You are fantastic. I love your voice. By any standard, that was an incredible performance.
I thought, hang on a minute, you know, maybe I've got a chance at this competition.
It's the X Factor, the final!
The finals for me was a make or break time, you know. was the first time in the competition where I really wanted it, you know, and I knew I had to pull out all the stops in order to win.
I thought, this guy's really seriously a contender.
From thousands of people, it boiled down to just two, me and Redding, and then I realised I had a 50-50 chance of winning the X Factor. Meeting Kylie and performing with Kylie was, how can you explain that? It's Kylie Minogue, you know. To share the stage with somebody at that calibre was just an amazing feeling for me.
There can be miracles when you believe.
At that stage I was extremely proud of myself. I mean, I'd entered the competition shy and not very sure of myself, and here I was in the X Factor final.
The public have voted, they've decided the winner of the X Factor 2007 is...
I was stood on stage with Freddie and waiting to hear the verdict. Your heart's racing. I was just looking at the floor the whole time. It's like you're not there, it's like it's a dream.
Leon!
Dermot announced my name and this whole sense of shock just came over my whole body, and I just could not believe it physically. It wasn't until I'd sang the winner single again and directed it straight to my mum and finished the song, it was only then that I realised I've just won X Factor and just burst into tears. Brilliant feeling, absolutely amazing.
One could hear.
Leon has had an incredible X Factor journey, and everyone agrees that he is a worthy winner.
Leon has changed dramatically in the last 12 months, you know, from this shaking leaf who came into the audition room to the person I saw 2 or 3 months ago is astonishing.
He deserved to win on the night. He performed better than me. He was fantastic.
He's a great singer and a great guy, and I really wish him all the best.
I'm delighted that Leon won it because he is such a nice, genuine boy.
I think Leon is the real deal, and I think he's going to do fantastic.
He's a great singer, he's a great friend, and he's a real worthy winner.
Life since X Factor has been absolutely amazing. I had to promote the single for Christmas time, and it went to #1 for 3 weeks.
Not only did Leon have a Christmas #1, but his debut single outsold the entire top 10 put together.
I'm working with some of the best producers and songwriters in the world. You've got to pinch yourself sometimes and take yourself to the side and say, I'm making an album, you know, it's just absolutely amazing.
I am very, very happy with this record, and I'm very happy with Leon.
The X Factor has been the most incredible experience of my entire life. I've learnt new things, I've seen people I would never have seen, I've learnt things about myself, and I'm going to treasure it until the day I die.
You will when you believe.
Leon's debut album will be released in October.